Okay, so welcome to week one, lesson 5. This is our last lesson of this week. And today we're going to talk about rebuilding safety and trust in the body. So here's some things that we're going to go over in this lesson, and let's get into it. So, reconnecting with your body after trauma isn't something that's going to happen all at once. It takes a lot of patience and gentleness and consistency. And trauma often causes the body to feel unsafe or unfamiliar. So, rebuilding trust must be done with compassion and care. And the good news is your nervous system is capable of change. Through the process of neuroplasticity, your brain and body can learn new patterns of safety. And with every intentional breath and moment of grounding or gentle touch, you're teaching your system that it's safe to be here again. We use somatic techniques like breath work, self touch, or mindful movement not to force calm, but to create a felt sense of presence and support. These practices help to activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which helps to regulate heart rate, digestion, and immune function. Remember, that's your body's kind of rest and digest function. So over time, they restore the body's natural balance and deepen your sense of internal safety. So again, this isn't about controlling your body. It's about working with it to restore safety and well-being. So for many people with trauma or chronic illness, the body can feel like a battleground, unpredictable, painful, and even foreign at times. You might feel like your body is working against you, especially if you've lived with symptoms that haven't been believed or understood. But here's the truth. Your body isn't broken and it's not trying to work against you. It's actually doing its best to protect you. So rebuilding safety is a process of gently returning to your body, not with pressure, but with curiosity and compassion. Our nervous system is wired to scan for cues of safety or danger. This system is called neuroception, and it works beneath our awareness and determines how we feel and respond. And according to the polyvagal theory, when we feel safe, especially with others, our body shifts into a calm state that allows for healing and connection. Trauma can disrupt this, but we can reteach the body what it feels like to be safe. Pain, illness, medical trauma, and dismissal can break down our trust in the body. If your symptoms were ignored or misunderstood, it's normal to feel betrayed or disconnected. But what we're learning is that your symptoms are not punishments, they're messages. Your body is trying to protect you. So when we shift how we interpret those messages, healing can begin. Disconnection can be subtle or obvious. So you might feel like you're floating, emotionally flat, or just constantly tired. You may avoid turning into sensations because they feel too intense. Or you may not notice these body cues at all. These are proactive patterns, not flaws. They served you once, and now we can learn ways to relate to your body with more gentleness and choice. Rebuilding trust doesn't require huge breakthroughs. It happens in micro moments, like through breathing with intention, noticing the warmth of a blanket, or placing a hand on your chest, right? We've practiced some of these little movements, and these movements repeated over time rewire the nervous system. So every act of presence is an act of healing. This is one of the most accessible and powerful self-regulation tools. By placing your hand over your heart or anywhere that you feel discomfort, you're offering your body a cue of connection. Breathe slowly and then just say to yourself, I'm here, I'm safe, I'm present, right? Even a minute of this practice can signal safety to the nervous system. So I know we've done this before, but just to review, let's do it together one more time where we just place our hand on our heart in a comfortable seated or standing or laying down position. And then place another hand on your belly and just breathe really deeply, engaging in slow, deep breaths, focusing on a gentle pressure through your hands against your body. One more time. Now just notice that sensation and pay attention to the warmth and contact of your hands against your body. You can keep breathing as I talk you through this, but recall a safe feeling. Recall a moment when you felt safe, protected, loved, and cherished, perhaps with a pet, a friend, a family member, or your spouse. And just savor that feeling of safety and allow yourself to stay in that moment, savoring this sense of ease and well-being. You can also, in this moment, just speak kindly to yourself. Practice some self-compassion by reminding yourself that you're important, that what you want and need matters, that you are healing. And you can repeat this practice several times a day or whenever you feel the need for some self-soothing or self-compassion. There's also a copy of this exercise that you can reference that's in the week 1, lesson 5 curriculum. So be sure and take a look at that and you can practice on your own. So here we're going to continue to build on our somatic experiencing skills through some somatic tracking. And while somatic experiencing is used to release stored trauma energy and regulate the nervous system, somatic tracking focuses on building awareness and tolerance for body sensations. So somatic tracking helps you reconnect with the body by noticing what feels neutral or good, not just what hurts. So maybe it's the warmth in your hands or the feeling of your feet on the floor or just your breath moving in and out. Whatever it is, just focus on it, stay with it, observe it, and notice how it shifts. This helps to build tolerance and helps your system learn that it's safe to feel again and to be present again. So again, let's kind of review this together. Just get settled, kind of sit or lie comfortably, and go ahead and just take a few slow, deep breaths and let your shoulders drop. Make sure that you're releasing that tension there. And then just bring awareness inward without any judgment. Just slowly scan your body from head to toe. And choose one neutral or pleasant sensation. So look for something that feels relaxing or just okay, just neutral. And maybe that's your feet on the floor or the breath you feel in your nostrils, or something that feels maybe even slightly present, like if you feel really comfy in your clothes or if you have a soft blanket around you right now, or maybe you just feel the weight in your chair and really comfortable there. And then stay with that sensation once you've found it and just gently focus your attention there. And ask yourself, what does it feel like? What is that good feeling, that neutral feeling? Is it warm? Is it cool? Is it calm? Is it still? Is it changing or is it staying the same? Can you allow it to be there just as it is? So remember, you're not trying to make it feel better or worse. This is just noticing. So if your mind starts to wander or you feel some discomfort arising, that's okay. Just gently return back to the sensation or take a break, right? And then when you're ready, take a breath and thank your body for what it shared with you. And then gently return to the room, to the present moment. And as you're feeling into that, just check in with yourself about what sensation did you choose to track? How did it change or not change while you were focusing on it? Did anything unexpected arise, either emotionally or physically? And I know we went through this rather quickly to just kind of review, but there is a link to this exercise that's also available in the curriculum. So again, really encourage you to pull that up or print it out and practice this daily, but at least, once or twice, 3 times a week. And remember, there is no one size fits all. So what helps you feel safe may change daily. So be curious. Try a lot of these different techniques. Try swaying, try humming a tune, try stimulating the vagus nerve. Just remember that gentle movement helps to release stress, and touch offers comfort, and calm sounds help regulate the vagus nerve. So just experience all of these different techniques and see which one works for your system best. It's common to feel angry or disappointed with your body after years of illness or trauma. But when we begin to ask, what is my body trying to tell me, instead of why is it doing this to me, we shift from blame to partnership. And this shift opens space for healing rooted in trust, not fear. Again, your body is not trying to betray you. It's trying to communicate with you. And most symptoms of autoimmune disease are the body's attempt to protect you, signaling needs, not punishment. So please be kind to yourself. Not only is this just a nicer way of treating yourself, but there's also science behind it. Self-compassion has been shown to activate the prefrontal regulation pathways of diminishing fear responses and enhancing the body to feel safety and connection. So it is really important. So here are some reflection and journaling prompts. And again, these questions just help deepen your relationship with your body. You don't have to force any answers here. Just explore what comes up. Remember that trust grows when we show up with curiosity and not pressure. So if anything at any time feels too big, pause and just come back to it later. There is no rush at all. So there's also an entire worksheet dedicated to helping you practice all the techniques under week 1, lesson 5 in the curriculum. So do take some time to take a look at that. And for our quote today, I'm going to go back to another one from Dr. Gabor Mate, who, as you may have picked up on by now, is really one of my most favorite authors and researchers. But this is such a powerful quote because it really emphasizes that true safety comes from feeling connected. And that can mean connection to ourselves, to others, to the world, and the present moment, not just the absence of external dangers, right? And I find that to be so incredibly true on this healing journey. So he says that safety is not the absence of threat, it's the presence of connection. Very true. So again, thank you for showing up for yourself today and allowing me to be part of this healing journey for you. I know this work isn't easy, but every moment that you are practicing presence and self-compassion and curiosity, you're doing something really powerful. Your body has always been trying to keep you safe, and now you are learning how to effectively communicate with it. So this is the end of our first week together, and we'll be starting up week 2, lesson 1, and I'll be looking forward to seeing you there.